Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. I'm starting this vlog fresh because it's been such a long time since I vlogged. I just have been doing so many other things, just working, and actually not a lot of busy things. I've just been getting some downtime and rooting myself back because I really feel like I have, over the past few years, have gone like just overboard with so many things happening around me. Work, this, I feel like all of us are just trying to pay our bills at the end of the day. Not like I am working just for that, but you feel like, you gotta do your duty, you gotta do your job, and you get so sucked up in the monotony of life that you forget to live life. You know what I mean? So I started like going really slow on, why am I so high on this chair? So I started going really kind of slow on my paid partnerships and campaigns. I'm kind of working a little differently now. I really want to get life into my life because I realized like waking up, I'm literally doing the same thing every single day. And so I just quit vlogging and I wanted to focus on that part of my life. So whenever I was out, I wanted to just be out and not film anything, not like I ever did. But I'm back again. I took a little break, but I think I missed you and I wanted to reshoot some stuff. Dude, it is 7th today, 7th May, and 3 more days left for Abby's first year birthday. Can you believe it? She's turning 1, and also 1 year since I gave birth, which is again super mind-blowing. And yeah, I'm excited to celebrate. I got everything done. I'm keeping a small little house, not house party, but a house get-together thing. Both the families are coming together, and just like immediate families, and just like celebrating Abby, showering her with gifts. And I just did a small little decor situation happening, and I'll show you all of it once it's 10th. But I'm just getting one corner decorated because she loves forest animals, so I thought I would just get like a nice forest standee, like balloons and standees done for her. I know she's not gonna even notice or remember any of this, but the pictures will say that mama did something. I didn't want to go all out and do it in a banquet or do a big celebration. There's a lot of pressure on a lot of mamas to do that, but it truly is like the first year is mostly for the mom. It's right when they say that. I read a lot of posts and I'm like, yeah, it makes sense, because honestly, Abby's just gonna go to bed. You know what I mean? Like, she's gonna have her usual routine, because babies love their routines and they need to stick to their routines. So babies, they're too tiny. First birthdays are huge, but they're not gonna remember much. All they want is people who love them around them. So don't feel pressured by a lot of these big parties and social media, people keeping huge things around. It's just personal, it's subjective, it's where you're at. If you feel like that's what you want to do, you should do it. Initially I was like, no, I should book this, I should call so and so people, and then I'm like, I sat back and I'm like, Miles, do you really want that? Like, do you really want it? And then when I asked myself, I'm like, no. I feel like we just get so sucked up into like doing what is meant to be done. You know what I mean? Like, we're meant to keep a big party. The first birthday is big. While it's big, it's just big for the mama and the baby, most importantly, and the dad, of course, but mostly mom and baby, I'll be very honest. And that's why I was like, you know what, I want to keep something. So my heart desired to keep something for her. So that's why I'm decorating a part of a corner of the house, and I am sort of doing catered food because I don't want my mom in the kitchen that day. I want her to be like with Abby and celebrating her. So I'm doing a little catered food, and both the families are sort of coming together for the cake cutting. And yeah, this is new normal, newness. I don't know how it's gonna be, but we're gonna see. I hope there's just we're all just gonna be happy for Abby, and we're here for Abby, and that's our main purpose and goal. It's new to me as well. I don't know how it's gonna be, so I'm gonna let you know, but I'm sure it's gonna be fine. We're all adults. I've just kept like, I hope she starts walking by then. She's already taking like 4-5 steps on her own and then falling down, so I'm hoping she starts to walk really soon in the next month, but no pressure on her. I just wanted to keep some photo shoot for like mama and Abby, and then I wanted to do a cake smash, like she's just sitting in front of the cake and smashing all of it, and balloons behind her. So these are some moments that I am investing in. Like, they cost a little money because I'm hiring the photographer, lighting, doing it professionally just the way I like, because these are like moments I will carry forward like till she's big. I'm gonna show her these pictures, and it's gonna be so sentimental when she sees that. And it's just something I like to do, which is arranging shoots. That part I love doing. Hosting parties and arranging parties is just not my thing. But I'm lucky to have like Veronica with me to help me do all of this and put it together, my entire team actually. So I came on here for entirely different reasons. I actually By the way, my vision 2020, love it. Just an update on the LASIK. It's all going well. No dry eyes, no side effects, nothing. Actually, I just forgot my blurry eye days, you know. And I just called for 2 lenses. I really wanted to change up my look. So I got the aqua color candy pack. I don't know, I just saw this and I ordered it. It's really inexpensive, which is scaring me. It's just 200 rupees and it has no number. It's in aqua, it's in the shade I'm saying, it's in the, yeah, shade I guess, Stormy Grey, and the other one is Spicy Grey. Okay, so these two. So yeah, the Spicy Grey has a little bit of brown hazily and the Stormy Grey is completely grey. So I love greys over browns for my eyes. I feel it just like makes my eyes pop and stand out. So I wanted to try this. I ordered it on Nykaa. Simply, it just came in 2 days. I'm going to try different lenses. I've never tried this brand before, so I'm going to see how it stays on my eyes and how it looks and stuff like that. And I have been calling for so many organizers. My drawer is such a mess. Oh my gosh. I've been getting PRs. Obviously, it's a continuous thing. But dude, you guys, this drawer is... I need a separate drawer for my lipsticks. That's a good idea. I just don't know where to keep more stuff because my studio is packed with stuff. I just cannot. There is so much. So I need one for just new makeup. So this is unused new makeup. I can't keep anything on top. You see, this space is going to waste. So I feel like I could keep so many things on top, right? To just like cover up this part of the space. Yeah, look at the mess. I have all organized, but it's not really organized. It's just like kept like this. So this is a messy drawer which I'm going to completely change. I've called for some organizers from Amazon and I really need my lipsticks sorted. My lipsticks are causing the most clutter. So I called for this. It's really expensive. Yeah, it's like 400 bucks. I have over like 100 lipsticks. So it's going to get really expensive for me. This holds 16 lipsticks. But it's really cool. You can keep it like this. You can keep it like slanting if that's what you want. You know, so it really depends. So I want to do this and put this in my drawer. So I called for organizers with lids and that's going to make more sense because I'm going to be able to like stack it up. So for example, right now I can't stack anything on top of this, but if I have a lid, I can probably stack another organizer on top. So I could not find acrylic organizers with lids and so I called for these vegetable organizers for the fridge. You know, the ones you can keep apples in and shut the lid in the fridge. I called for them. I was like, who cares? I'll put my lipstick in that. So I want to see how that comes and then I will film it if it makes sense, if it's working out. It's 1 year to me and Abby. Happy birthday to us. She is napping right now. I was not planning on vlogging this at all. I'm gonna just take mini clips through the day from my phone most probably because I just want to be in the moment. I want to be present and I don't wanna just put camera in everyone's faces. The setup that we have, we just got it done from this brand called Lil Posh. Yes, it's not a colored forest. There's no green. It's Miles' forest with beige. Hi, Abby. Beige and look at the colors, guys. Don't come for me. This is what Abby and I love, okay? This is our wild one. And in Abby and my forest, there's beige balloons and mint green balloons. Look at this, you guys. I've done it upside down so I can see the names and what brand it is as well. And I got these from Amazon. So there are 4 individual sets. Like you can see, it divides from here. There are 5 sets, sorry. And I've put them like this and they look so pretty. So pretty. And the rest I told you now, I got those fridge. These are all fridge organizers to keep your subsies and all. It comes with lids. So basically, I just was like, you know what, I'm going to use this for my makeup. So I put all my nude lipsticks, my lip oils and lip balms here. I put my mascaras here. I've put like red lipsticks there. So I've organized it such. Look, this is a fridge organizer, but you can do whatever you like with your organizers. Apparently you're supposed to keep like, I don't know, eggs or palak and stuff, leafy vegetables here, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna keep my mascaras here. I have a lot of lipsticks. Yeah, I know. And then I got these also. These were also fridge organizers. They came together. All my minis are stored here. How cute are these, no? They're so cute. You can just pull them out and it's so easy for me to now get inspired to do like sort of makeup looks. These are lip liners or liners, I guess. And this is what I have been trying to do for myself, organize my cupboard. So yeah, that's basically what I have been doing, cleaning up my studio, getting some work done, planning my trip in July with my best friend Veronica. So it's all of us, it's a girls trip. So we have Veronica, my mom, Abby, me, we're all going somewhere, which I'm super excited about. You guys will know soon. I don't really say it unless we're on the trip. Very, very stoked and excited for my first international trip with my daughter. Well, I've gone to Dubai, but this is going to be just like a holiday. It's going to be like a girl's vacation with my daughter. And I've waited one whole year to actually take Abigail for like a proper travel. This is going to be an 11-hour flight. So like with a 1-year-old, I don't know how that's going to look like. But I was like, you know what? It's my birthday. It's my birthday. And that's why I wanted to get out of town. And this is my birthday trip. So yeah, I told myself last year that on my birthday I'm gonna get out and celebrate with Abby, and I waited one whole year because I just didn't feel right to travel with Abby so small. Like first time mom, super nervous, and I didn't put pressure on myself to travel. I wanted to. I was like, why am I not traveling like every other mom on social media? They're taking their 6-month-old baby and going to Spain and Tokyo and Japan, and I'm just like, I'm unable to even go to like a cafe next to my house. Like I won't even go to a cafe 20 minutes away from me because I just was so nervous as a first time mom to take my baby outside in public. I just don't know, dude. And I have taken her a couple of times in the mall and stuff, and I just don't like the feeling. And yeah, I love you guys a lot, but I'm just like very protective of Abby, and so wherever I go, I feel like obviously I get noticed, and so in the malls I get very overwhelmed because I want to like spend time with Abby, but then sometimes people just like, come to Abby. And I remember a lot of times she was really tiny and she's really scared, but a lot of people would surround me. But it's super cute. All of you know Abby, so it's really sweet that you come say hi to me and Abby. I'll always appreciate you and acknowledge you, but it's just like I get a little nervous, taking her anywhere, and so I don't. And so I've literally been like a homebody for a year, you can say. Like the fact that I went to Dubai or the fact that I went to Goa is like a big thing. So my first international trip, I waited one whole year, and I'm gonna wait some more months, and then in August I'm gonna go. So yeah, I'm finally ready. I feel ready, and you have to feel ready. That can be like 2 years, 3 years, it's okay. You have to feel ready as a mom to be confident to take your baby out. Very happy and excited to be there. I'm already thinking of it. Just a couple of things I wanted to get the baby bed. Just so Abby can nap and sleep. I can't find that anywhere in India on Amazon. I can't, they have that baby bed so that a toddler can sleep on the economy seat. And I'm just like, I can't find that bed. And so Abby's gonna sleep on my chest, but 11 hours is like a long time. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. We'll manage, it's gonna be quick. I feel like she's gonna be sleeping the whole time. And my mom is there, I'm there, Veronica's there. We all can take turns in like holding Abby and taking her through. So yeah, let's see. I'll try to vlog it. I don't know, it's my first trip. I'm trying to I don't have anything else. I feel so much better where I am today. Every morning I feel like better and better every day. There are some nights and some days it's just not a good day and I feel really low, and so I go through it. But I'm telling you, majority of my days are really peaceful and really just like fun, and like I'm happy. It's just like, I don't know, I'm happy, you guys. 2 years, yeah, my entire pregnancy I was not happy, and my entire like 1 year of, well, like for 6-7 months were not the most happy. I was like dealing with a lot. In totality, like it's taken me 2 years to actually be where I am, and I have a lot more to go, but I'm telling you, I'm almost there where I'm just like in such a relaxed, peaceful, I have a peaceful heart and a peaceful morning when I wake up, and I truly think it's literally because of God. It's literally because of Jesus, and the peace Jesus has brought into my life is just none like any other. And it's weird, you ask Smiles, you've always been a Christian, like, you know, how come you're now finding out that you have peace? But I think it's because I forgot God in the middle. I think all of us in our difficult time, or we get too carried away in our relationships and, you know, taking trips and other worldly things, that we forget the divine. We forget what it is like to pray and to just sit in his presence, and we forget those things. And I forgot a lot of my prayer life, and it didn't exist only in my prayer life. So I feel like I was happy on the earth, like I was doing other things and I was like happy, but then I have not experienced this kind of like a peaceful internal feeling. It's hard to describe if you've not experienced like the peace I'm talking about. Look, I had everything, right? 3-4 years ago I had marriage or a partner. I had the kind of peace I'm experiencing like since a couple of months is very different from the peace and happiness I had back then. It's hard to describe. It's amazing. I am really so thankful. So I genuinely feel like I was just following like religion, you know, religion in a way that it's different when you have a relationship with God, and it's different when you're just following religion. Earlier I was like, okay, I'm supposed to pray once a day, so I thank you God for everything, blah blah, amen. And I used to not go to church or anything. I still don't because of a lot of reasons, because of Abby, and like I'm still not comfortable, like I said, taking her out in public and all. It's all of my hang-ups which I have to drop slowly in time. It will just actively drawing closer to God and actively like spending time with family. Like I've never, in 31 years of my life, we've all been very scattered with our own life problems because so much of life came in the way. So everyone was dealing with their own issue. My brothers, my mother, and then I got pregnant, then I was dealing with my separation. Everybody was like in their own lives dealing with their stuff. Nobody knew what was genuinely going on in each other's heart. We just touched base, but we didn't really communicate, and because there was just too much happening. Sometimes families drift apart, you know. And finally, I feel like this year, in fact, all of us got so much more closer to each other. I feel like we're actively finding time to hang out with each other. Every Sunday, my brothers will come and we will have like this whole prayer and worship session. It's like a mini church at home, and it's so beautiful, like the amount of peace you get when you see like your entire family come together and share a meal together. And I think all of us, my brothers and I, all of us, we have literally cut out so much of our lives that was earthly, you know. And I'm genuinely happy. Like it's unbelievable when I tell you that going to events and like getting certain followers or like getting certain views, that's all earthly and a part of my life, and that's fine. But I feel like spending time with family, spending time with God, like spending time with my daughter, like all of this means so much more to me. I'm not thinking about when will my next relationship come, but sometimes I do, but I'm not really actively like seeking a man. I'm not seeking relationships and love. I'm so like content and fulfilled in God's love that I am just living every day. Yeah, it's awesome to see that I don't get carried away in a lot of earthly things anymore. Like I genuinely have one friend, and it's Veronica, and I have another friend, and so I have like 3-4 girlfriends see me, and I can very well make Saturday and Friday night plans and go out. Like I have a lot of help. Finally my support system is in place where I can be like, hey, I want to step out for dinner, blah blah blah, you know, I want to go out and get a drink and whatever. I literally do not do any of it. I rather choose spending time with my daughter over anything else now. And I'm genuinely happy doing it. Like I'm happy staying at home. Like it's not like I have to stay at home. I genuinely feel peace staying at home. And sometimes when it gets too overwhelming, I do go out. I've absolutely cut out alcohol from my life. Not like I was drinking or anything. I never really liked alcohol. In the first place, so it was easy to cut it out completely. You know, occasionally I would have like a sip or two. I'd have a margarita, I'd have a glass of wine, and it's absolutely fine. Nowhere it said that you can't drink. But I realized it's just not good for my body in general. It like kills your brain cells and cells in general. Alcohol is just like, it's the most useless thing to put into your body, you know, and it's not even a little bit is good for you. It does nothing good for your body. So I'm like, why do I put anything in my body that's not good? So I never was fascinated with alcohol, so I let alcohol go out of my life. I don't care about it. So I don't socially drink, so why should I go out to a bar? That makes no sense. I don't listen to music anymore. I do not listen to heavy commercial music, and all music, like I've spoken about before, all music, every frequency you listen to is coming from some place that is not meant to be in your life. Like the lyrics, the frequencies of the music, if you go deep into it and you understand it, it's just not where you're supposed to be and not what you're supposed to be listening to. So I've cut out music. So what do I do sitting in a bar and listening to music, having mocktails? So music doesn't fascinate me, alcohol doesn't fascinate me, small talk doesn't fascinate me. Trying to build new relationships and meeting new people is great, but I don't actively take out time for that. I'm not like, aaj main jaungi aur naye dost banaungi. Absolutely don't have time for that, and I don't even desire it. Yeah, so like my worldly desires are getting cut off every day that I'm drawing closer to God, and I feel like it's just given me a new sense of peace and purpose. In Matthew 11, it says, "Come to me, all you are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." So every scripture, there's so many scriptures and verses in the Bible where you can just like lead your life reading the Bible, because it's got everything you need and how to live your life. So many of us are like, kaise jiyu main, kya karu main, what's the direction, what's the path? That's what we're most lost of. And the Bible is like, it's just a map to how you're supposed to live your life. And that's why I just like let go. I was like, my burdens are your burdens, Jesus, and I just want to live life according to your will. And yeah, that's what I do. And now I'm so much more like relaxed. I'm so much more like at ease with whatever I'm doing in my life, and I know my blessings are coming. And I do have certain days where I feel low, and but I just have to remember God in that moment, and I just have to give him all my burdens, and it just becomes so much easier to live life. Like, you know, you're not fazed by anybody's opinions, you're not fazed by social media, you're not fazed and affected by anything around you. I could have like trolls and stuff coming at me, and I'd just be like you know, and it's very difficult. Like, people get really offended, people get really like fazed by anybody that says anything that doesn't match with their, you know, lifestyle or opinion or thought process. And it's just so much of burden to carry around with you if you live like that. I think letting go is so much more better. So yeah, I just, in general, like, all of us are just not, you will not find me do things that other people love and do. You know, it's like, then how do you pass your time, Math? How are you entertained every day? What do you do really to pass your time? You know, I've stopped watching Netflix shows. Just the other day I was watching Bridgerton, and I'm trying to, but I'm not interested. Do you understand where I'm going with this? Like, I opened Bridgerton, I'm like, let me just see something else. I was watching Chosen on the Netflix. You know, it's the depiction of Jesus Christ, like his story. And the season's over, 3 seasons are over, 4th season is coming soon. And I was just like, what do I do with my life now? Because that was the only source of entertainment. I was like, let me watch Bridgerton. I put on Bridgerton, the first episode. I was bored. I was bored in the first like 15 minutes. I'm like, I really know where this is going. I've literally stopped. It's gonna sound funny, but I'm actively avoiding watching any sexual scenes. I'm avoiding any sexual music video. Not like earlier I used to watch it for that, but you know, everything in media now is sexualized and over sexualized, and for no reason. And I'm just like, this is so not needed. That's why I could not even watch Hira Mandi. I'm sure it's a brilliant, beautiful show, but I could not watch it because it's just the words they were using. I just could not get that into my soul and my spirit and my body. It's like, it's not only what you eat, right? And it's just also how you like, what you consume, basically. It's not just food, it's media, it's music, it's TV shows, it's conversations, it's gossip. Like, whatever you put into your soul is how you're gonna just live your life. And yeah, ever since I've cut all of that out of my life, I just feel so much lighter and at peace, and my mind is more like open. You know what I mean? I'm not thinking about that scene, or I'm not sad about a music. I'm not thinking about an ex. Like, it's just flowing. I'm just living life according to his will every single day. I love it. This is a new change in my life, and it's another new relationship that I'm building, which is with God. Like, it literally is with God, because religion is not something you need to follow. I think religion is a man-made concept. It really is. This may be controversial, but it is man-made. A lot of the rules and traditions are man-made, and I just don't feel I fit into any of those. You know, I just don't think I fit into those boxes of do this then this, do this then this. And I'm just like, no. I don't think religion or relationships with God should come with conditions. And so I just like, You just have to build a relationship with God, give him your heart. That's what Jesus says. He wants your heart and he does not want anything else. No money. He doesn't want you to do something, then he will love you. He's already died for your sins and he's forgiven you, and he just loves you the way you are. He just loves you. He loves everybody from all religions. And yeah, he just loves everybody. And for me, that is just like the most beautiful thing, because I knew there was a Bible, I knew there was Jesus, and I knew all of it. And I was just living my life as a religious person. You know what I mean? Like, this newfound love for Jesus and newfound love for God has just made me new. Okay, and there's a difference. It's not easy to cut out music. It's not easy to cut out TV shows, going to events, drinking alcohol, being social. I used to do that earlier. I used to go out, multiple events. I used to be social. I used to have dinners. I used to go to bars. It didn't fulfill me. It didn't give me that sense of like peace in my heart. And now it actively, I'm okay cutting out all of this. Like, the desires of those things in my heart are no longer there. So what do you do, Miles, to pass your time? I literally do. I work. I wake up in the morning. I say a prayer. I take a bath. I go to the gym and then take a bath. I do my work. Like, I start filming for whatever's needed for the week. If I had any paid collaborations, or if I want to do something myself, I will do those things. And then I spend time with Abigail. I spend time with my mom. Veronica comes over. By the time my day is over, it literally is over. So my work takes up the major chunk of my time in the middle. And then I do my regular stuff, like I go get my nails done sometimes, I go get my hair done. But generally my week just passes as is, man. Like, I'm telling you, I don't even feel the need to go somewhere. I don't miss my earlier life anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to miss my life when I didn't draw closer to God. I used to miss and crave and regret my life, because I used to be like, I wish I did this, I wish I didn't do that, I wish I didn't do that, I wish I did this, then this would happen. I wanted to take so much control of my life, and it just never led me in the right path, you guys. Like, I always wanted to over control and timeline everything in my life, and I feel like it just did nothing for me. It just put me in so much pressure and pain and heartbreak all the time, because I wanted to control the way my life was going. You can't. None of this. Everything is already written for you. Your destiny and your fate is written down for you by the Lord. So whatever you do is just gonna go his way. Like, there's nothing you can do in your life apart from being obedient, being disciplined, living a good life, and just being happy and just doing things with ease. You know, if there's resistance, you know that it's not the right thing to do. So let go of that and do things with ease. Your life is supposed to be a life filled with family, love, prayer, good people, good food, good travels, and just devotion to God. I just don't feel like anything else. I think we're so distracted by media today. We're so distracted by the worldly things of the world that we've been unable to focus on the real thing in life, which is God. So yeah, at 31, almost 32 now, I'm able to say that I have finally found my footing. I finally found my sense of peace. And I think you can have everything in the world, the riches of the world, but if you don't have peace in your heart, you're not living a good life. You know, even the most, I'm telling you, like I said, even the most richest, you can have everything you want, and it's just like you're not sleeping at night. Something is eating at you. There's someone said something, and so I'm thinking about it all day, all night. This ex just walked past me, and so I can't stop thinking about him. My ex's girlfriend texted him, now I can't think. Girl, my mind is a blank slate. Like, I'm telling you, I'm so not, initially it's difficult to cut out media and cut out TV shows and cut out meeting different people, going on dates. It's like tough. And then you just realize, like, you just never needed that in the first place. You were not supposed to put alcohol in your body in the first place. All religions aside, alcohol is generally not good for you. Like, mindlessly dating is just not good for your soul. I really feel like a lot of people don't have control over themselves, and they just go on filling that void in their heart by getting into meaningless relationship after meaningless relationships, and just like having multiple sexual partners. And the youth of today is actually very misled and lost, and I just feel very deeply sad about it. I feel deeply uneasy place in my life, and now I feel like I'm in a better place in my life, and it's just simple things like prayer, simple things like spending time with family, simple things like cutting out things that are not enriching your soul. Try doing it. It's not gonna be what it was earlier. There's gonna be a shift in my content, but I'm sure you're gonna like it, and I'm sure this is where you're supposed to be if you're listening to me. This was meant to be for you. So yeah, if you're feeling lost in life, if you're feeling like confused and without purpose, I feel like look to God. Just look to God and ask Him to help you in your life. Give it all to Him, give your burdens to Him. And every day I wake up, I'm so blessed. Every day I wake up, I say a little prayer. Thank you that I'm alive today. Thank you that I'm breathing today. And I have meals on the table today, and that's just basically it. So hope I can carry you with me in this journey. And anyway, okay guys, bye bye. I will catch you in a bit. You're always in the same setup and background, and I apologize. Abby sleeps with me. They're so new into this world. Are you kidding me? They're babies. So cute, but she does not fit here anymore. Just took a hair shower and I realized I need to tell you guys about the best hair masks in my opinion. You genuinely feel a difference after one hair wash. You genuinely see the glossiness of this. I started retinol, like I said. I wanted to show you a lot of her summer clothes that I got for Abigail. These are so cute. Look at this. I love this color. And then I got this lemon bathing suit as well.